Have you ever had a bad friend and realized it? Or have you ever been betrayed by a friend? Furthermore, do you believe that the modern world would change significantly if we were all better friends? I look forward to your responses in the comments after watching this video. Friendship is the only treasure of mortals that the wise desire to acquire while fools squander it. Friendship is a soul that dwells in two bodies, a heart that resides in two souls. A faithful friend is a safe refuge. Finding one is finding a treasure. These three phrases were written respectively by Cicero, Aristotle, and Seneca. All three, as good representatives of the ancient world, wrote extensively about friendship, loved it, and considered it one of the greatest assets a human being can have, far beyond material wealth and luxury. However, what remains of this in the contemporary world? We are increasingly alone and abandoned, becoming more individualistic, selfish, and distrustful. It has become incredibly difficult not only to find a true friend, but also to be one. A true friend is a faithful and loyal companion, someone with whom to share our best moments and lean on in our worst days. It's someone to traverse the long and complex path that is our life. As Seneca said, a true friend is the one who is present in times of difficulty, not just in moments of joy. And Cicero would add, a true friend is like a second self. In this video, I will share with you the Stoic doctrine on friendship, talk about how to identify good friends, and how to be one of them. To do this, I will divide the video into two parts. First, I will present the fundamental characteristics of true friendship, and then I will give you 10 Stoic pieces of advice on how to be a good friend and find one. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you could give this video a like, as it helps me spread this philosophy to more people. If you don't want to miss any videos, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. In the modern world, we often believe that a friend is simply someone to have fun with and talk about the things that make us happy or worry us. However, in a society like ours, individualistic and reluctant to commit and give to others, friendship is often reduced to mere enjoyment and having a good time, satisfying our impulses and whims. In antiquity, it was very different. For the ancient world, friendship was, above all, a virtue. It was, in fact, the most political of virtues because it formed the basis of a true community and the exercise of civic virtues. Aristotle once said that friendship seems to be the bond of cities, attracting more attention from legislators than even justice. For the Greeks, friendship or philia was the foundation of the political community and promoted the good life among friends who shared it, as it required the practice of virtues and resulted in a virtuous life. In the Roman world, due to the major political crises that took place, friendship acquired a more pragmatic character. It was no longer just a moral and civic virtue, but also a useful means to secure political strength and victory. Despite this, Cicero himself, following Aristotle, warned about the danger of making utility the sole reason for friendship. He distinguished three fundamental types of friendships. First, those based on pleasure. Second, those derived from interest. And finally, those arising from a genuine concern for the well-being of the person you care about. Only the last of these, according to Aristotle and Cicero, is true friendship. Roman Stoics called it amicitia. So you may be wondering, what are the characteristics of true friendship in Stoicism, and why are they different from those seeking pleasure or utility? First and foremost, true friendship demands equality. For the Greeks, this equality was called isonomia and was a political equality. Friendship could only exist among citizens of the polis. However, today we must understand that friendship can exist between any two human beings. The crucial point is that a friend, That faithful companion with whom you share your life should be considered an equal. They are not your boss, your parent, or your teacher, nor are they your employee, your child, or your student. They are not an object or a tool to further your personal interests. They are a friend, an equal to you, someone who is almost like a second self. Secondly, friendship implies a certain sharing of values. It's true that friends may seem to view life in very different ways, but a friend is a companion in life, and therefore that common path should be based on some shared minimum values. While two friends may have different perspectives on life, true friendship always requires a certain communion of values to sustain it. For a Stoic, the brotherhood of friendship is forged in the similarity of customs and thoughts. Thirdly, friendship requires loyalty, mutual trust, and honesty. A true friend is someone you can always trust, someone who will not fail or betray you. As Aristotle said, friendship is a bond strengthened by loyalty and mutual support. Moreover, this mutual trust must be built on honesty. True friendship seeks the truth, not false judgment, lies, or flattery. Cicero said, "Friendship is the refuge where we can be ourselves without fear of judgment. One is not a friend who is not prepared to receive the truth or speak it." Two true friends always seek to tell things as they are. The truth is their best gift, and lies are the worst betrayal. All of this makes sense because true friendship does not seek personal gain, but rather the well-being of the loved one and the common good of the relationship. A true friend never uses others for their personal interests. Their friend is always an end in itself. Friendship is a gift offered without expecting anything in return, says Seneca. Therefore, friendship is one of the greatest virtues because it seeks and produces good, generates love and harmony, never fear, hatred, or pain. True friendship is a virtue for oneself, for the other, and for the political community. The harmony it produces benefits both the individual and the community. As Seneca said, the deepest and most enduring friendship is born from virtue and is based on solid principles. And so did Aristotle. Perfect friendship is that of the good and those who resemble virtue. True friendship is undoubtedly one of the greatest gifts we can offer and receive. Having explained what friendship means for a Stoic like Cicero, I will now give you 10 brief pieces of advice on how to be and find a good friend. 1. Know yourself before seeking friendship. It is essential to know who we are and what we want. Only then can we understand what we can offer to others and what we expect in return. 2. Choose your friends carefully. Think carefully about who can be a good life companion. It's not an easy task and is a crucial decision. You should choose someone who fits with you and can be a good partner to practice all these virtues. If they are not a good friend and you do not make each other better, it is better to go separate ways. 3. Let the utility of friendship be a consequence of friendship, not the reason. Being friends with someone can be useful in many situations. For example, if your friend works at a publishing house, they can help you publish a book you are writing. However, make sure that this usefulness is a result of your friendship, not the reason you sought it. 4. Do not try to teach, but to help. If a friend needs help, it's important not to lecture, but to offer advice. Remember that a friend is an equal, not a student who needs our lessons or a child we must educate. They are a friend. 5. Love your friend for who they are, not who you wish they were. Friends should be loved for who they are, with their talents and flaws. One thing is to strive together towards virtue and correct our faults, and another is trying to change someone at all costs, not valuing them for who they already are. 6. Do not abandon your friend for false friendships. Often, we meet new people who seem more fun than our old friends and make many false promises. Learn to distinguish appearance from truth. Do not be fooled, and never prioritize a new friendship over one that has endured for many years and many shared experiences. 7. Do not abandon your friend for material goods. Material goods are fleeting. True friendship is eternal. Realize that any material possession you desire should never be valued above a friend. Friendship is priceless, which makes it infinitely more valuable than anything else. 8. Rely on your friend and let them rely on you. No one can do everything alone. We need others, especially in the most challenging times. Reject arrogance, be humble, and let your friend help you when needed. You should help them when they need it and allow them to help you. That's what true friendship is all about. 9. Be honest and tell the truth, even if it hurts. As mentioned earlier, a friend is not a real friend if they are not willing to receive or speak the truth. True friendship is based on truth. Be brave and always try to find the most pleasant and least painful way to tell your friends the truth, even if it hurts. Truth is infinitely more valuable than lies. 10. Both seek good and virtue. A friend who encourages vice and wrongdoing is not a real friend. True friendships always seek the greatest good for their friends, as they value each other above all else. Friendship strives together for virtue and never for vice or perversion. After sharing these pieces of advice, I would like to conclude with 2 quotes from Cicero that sum up what we have discussed in this video and what friendship is. I can only encourage you to prioritize friendship above all human things. There is nothing more suitable for human nature, more convincing in favorable or adverse situations than friendship. It is nothing other than a consensus with benevolence and affection in all divine and human matters. I don't know if the immortal gods have given mankind anything better than this, except for wisdom. I have presented this concept of true friendship and these pieces of advice. Which of the advice has struck you the most? I hope this video helps you better understand what true friendship is, how to find good friends, and how to be a good friend yourself. True friendship, as we have seen, is one of the greatest virtues and treasures that a human possesses. Here are 2 videos filled with Stoic wisdom that you might enjoy. Until next time.